Wheelman is a new Netflix original film starring Frank Grillo. It's written and directed by a chap called Jeremy Rush, who hasn't really done anything I'm familiar with before. Wheelman is a film that is, for 95% of its time, shot from the point of view of Frank Grillo within his car. And I don't mean you don't see Frank Grillo, it's just everything is inside the driving compartment of the car, so you'll get your views from there. It cuts every now and then to outside of the car for chase scenes, etc., so shots from the wheel arches and things like that, but it's pretty much all shot inside the vehicle. It's really good. It's a tight 84 minutes of Frank Grillo driving around trying to work out why a bank robbery he was involved in as the getaway driver went wrong, and there's a person on the end of the phone who he is or isn't playing him. There's a minor twist in it, in that he ends up working out how best to resolve the situation, and his family members get involved, and you get little drop-in characters that sort of jump in the car with him at various points through the film. But this really is Frank Grillo's film. Frank Grillo performs really well in it. I like him as an actor anyway. I saw an interview with him recently, and he said people have described him as one of the best B-level actors, and he took it as a compliment. I think it should be a compliment. There's no need for his career to sort of boil over and then fizzle out, where he might as well sit simmering away at this level just below the top and work consistently year in, year out. A bit like Robert Duvall, where they just keep churning out good, solid performances and are being sort of that guy in a film that everyone remembers. It's definitely worth a watch. It's on Netflix. I can't really say any more than that, because the plot itself is quite linear and understandable, and I don't want to ruin any developments within it. There's not a lot of violence in it, but what there is, I suppose, realistic, and the driving in it is good. The only thing I would have liked to see would be maybe a aerial shot of the cars during one of the chases, just to add a little variety, but then you might lose the tension that's been brought on by having all the other shots within the vehicle. And that works really well. Oh, the other thing to say is, even when they do come out of the car for a short period of time, everything feels still close and tight, so you don't lose that tension that you've built up from being in the car. You're always, with Frank Grillo's character, feeling sort of boxed in and as if you can't get away from the situation, and that's really cleverly done, whereas you could have lost all the tension that's been built up just by a few sort of poor camera angles or editing decisions. Definitely go and watch it. Wheelman, it came out yesterday here in the UK. Don't know how long it's been out in America or anywhere else, but it's certainly one of those films you can just pop on and enjoy.